What if the reason you're not closing more deals isn't that you need more calls, but that your mind is quietly fighting you the whole time? Most sales trainings tell you just make more calls. Today, I'm going to show you why that just doesn't work if your seller's mind isn't strong enough. And the exact discipline framework I used when motivation was completely gone. Yet I still closed multiple $30 million books of business. Stick around to the end, and I'll give you the link to my free Seller's Mind Discipline Scorecard so you can see exactly where you stand right now. Over my 40 plus years in sales, I learned one hard truth. You can have all the best scripts in pipeline, but if your mindset isn't solid, every stall and objection will drain your energy. One of the most common and frustrating stalls I used to hear all the time was, "Call me back in a month." Sound familiar? On the surface, it sounds polite, but what do you think they're actually saying when they tell you that? Here's what decades of experience taught me. Most of the time, "Call me back in a month" is not really about timing. It's not. It's a polite way, a soft way of saying no, or at least not right now, and I don't want to deal with this. It usually means they don't feel enough urgency. They're comfortable with the status quo. They're not the real decision maker. Consider that too. Or they just want you off the phone without saying no directly. If you simply agree and call back in 30 days, you'll often get radio silence, ghosted, or the same excuse again. So, how do you respond in a way that protects your discipline and keeps the conversation alive without sounding pushy? Here are a few practical responses I teach my coaching clients, and I've used myself on big deals. Clarify the real reason by saying, "It sounds like the timing isn't quite right for you right now." This encourages the prospect in a soft way to confirm or further explain. Ask a strategic question. What would need to change in the next couple of weeks for this to make sense? Or, how am I supposed to make sure we don't lose all the momentum if we wait a full month? Or, it seems like something is holding this back. What does a successful next step look like for you sooner rather than later? You can invite a safe no with something like, "Would it be a ridiculous idea to do a quick 10-minute check in 2 weeks instead?" These Chris Voss style moves are gold because they uncover the real objection without confrontation. It builds trust through empathy, and it helps you stay calm and disciplined instead of getting frustrated or chasing ghosts. When motivation fades, and it will, after hearing these stalls repeatedly, falling back on structured responses like these keeps your process automatic. That's the seller mind in action. The goal is stay in control of your mindset so stalls don't drain your energy or make you question your worth. That's the real key. Don't let the stall break your discipline. When motivation fades, and like I said, it will, fall back on your habits, quick mental reset, and move to the next call. That's how discipline becomes automatic. So these aren't about forcing a yes today. They're about staying in control of your mindset so stalls don't drain you or make you question your process. I've used variations of these on $1 million deals, turning many "call me back in a month" situations into real conversations and helping me quickly qualify and protect my energy. Let me ask you, how often do prospects hit you with call me back in a month? And how does that affect your momentum? If these stalls or any others are testing your discipline and motivation is letting you down, I created something to help. Take my free Seller Mind Discipline Scorecard. It's a quick 60-second assessment that shows where your mental edge is strong and where your discipline habits might need reinforcement. Comment discipline below and I'll respond to you with a direct link plus an invite to my private Seller Mind Lab community where we tackle exactly these situations in weekly hot seats. No pitch, just practical mindset tools from 40 years plus of being in the trenches. What's one stall or objection that's been challenging you in your seller's mind lately? Will you drop it in the comment? I read every single one and I'll respond. If this helped, hit that like button and notification bell so you don't miss the next Seller Minds series. And be sure to subscribe. Now stay savvy and I'll see you on the next video.